Assalamu alaikum. So this topic is talk about how spiritual differences can end relationships. For this topic, I can only speak on me and my experience and how that went for me. So most times when you see married couples, they either have somewhat of the same belief, whether it be some type of science belief, Islamic belief, Christianity belief, Jewish belief, Buddha belief, or however that may go. Me coming up as a Christian in my childhood, it wasn't more so based off of Christianity, what I was looking for in my relationship, mostly loyalty and things like that, and characteristics of that person. Alhamdulillah, in Islam, is the same thing. The difference with Islam is that it intensified the want to be closer to God. It intensified the want to have a partner that was more bonding with you on a spiritual level than just on a relationship battle, loyalty battle. How many years that we can keep in the pot or whatever that case may be, it became different. In my first situation, I was still coming up, I was learning, but once the knowledge and what I was looking for in my life succeeded what it was at the time, because people do grow and change, people grow and change, that became different for me and what I wanted out of my relationship, and learning the rights of me as well as what my spouse is supposed to be getting. And if I was satisfied in that, if I was satisfied in that position of where I was at, and was I satisfied with that spouse? So you have stations where people say, hey, my husband got to be spiritually qualified, my husband got to be financially qualified, my husband have to be some type of knowledge in this type of degree or having this type of pay rate in order to be a type of husband that I would be interested in. Some say he may gotta be tall and dark. He gotta be white and redhead or something like that. Whatever your preference may be. But for me, I learned that the more I grow, I expect that I want my spouse to be there also growing with. When it comes to a position when I lack, my spouse is correcting me and also help uplifting me, and not someone that I gotta consistently pull from or be the person they consistently pulling from, because one of us is like never high. We're always dragging and bringing that person down, or trying to pull the energy from that person, because we're not trying to better and do things that we need to be doing for ourselves first. So with mines, no, I do not pay bills and take care of any responsibilities. But when it comes to a spiritual level, I have a husband that is going to check me, correct me, and make sure that I'm doing whatever it is that I already promised Allah that I was going to be doing. What Allah told me that it was obedient for me to be doing. And saying vice versa. Hey brother, today I ain't seen you read, I ain't seen you do X, Y, and Z. Husband, you slacking on the bill, whatever that may be, to help him. Hey, husband, we need to, address whatever this issue may be so that we can get back on our path. With someone who is not spiritually knowledgeable of what those conditions are, someone who may not value the loyalty and the friendship and things like this, or understand that doing a service to his wife is also doing a service to God, or doing a service to her husband is also doing a service to God, can never be a great spouse for me. You will never understand that, hey, not only am I required to do these things, but if I do these things, I'm blessed tenfold with something that I intentionally or naturally should already be doing. Or hey, if I'm the person and I'm on my dean and I'm doing everything else, but you the person that's, hey, I'm making enough money, but I want to run the streets, I want to do certain things. Those type of energies and vibration come onto us. Whether it be the male, I'm not sure. I can't speak on how it will affect the man. But as a woman, the path that your husband is on, or the things that he's doing when he comes in, that energy from those streets come onto us. Like we women. I don't know if it's just I'm a grass path, but we feel those energies. And for me personally, I don't want to be the giver in a relationship. I don't want to be the have to always pamper, to catch you because you falling on the bills, because your mentality is not, hey, I have no option but to do this. And if I'm doing what Allah is asking me to do, Allah is going to bless me in whatever way He see fit anyway. So I want a man that says, it's no option, I'm going to pray. It's no option, I'm going to take care of these bills. It's no option, sister, you need to get up. And even if I got to pay for you to do such and such and such, you need to, get yourself together. Rather than someone that's going to allow me to slack and stuff, they come in, they drink, and they doing all the other stuff. So when I'm falling out and I'm in the streets, or I'm talking to friends and being around people that's obviously not being good to their husbands and stuff, it won't bother you, because you're not seeking bettering yourself to want bettering your spouse. You're gonna mostly go on into it and probably ignore your wife, because you got other stuff that's going on, that you're not paying attention to your Lord, that got you distracted, got us not helping our family, got me now vibing on a crazy vibe, and I'm not understanding why I can't get myself straight, because I'm consistently pouring out and giving you this energy so you can go back and give it to the streets. I think I went over a little bit and took it somewhere else. But for me personally, this is why, a Muslim woman for a Muslim man, a Muslim woman can only be with a Muslim man. That Christian man, that Jewish man, that Catholic man, that other type of man would never understand the rights of a woman and what it is that you need for yourself. A non-practicing Muslim that does not study and understand the rights of you cannot give you what Allah has for you. But also this means to be mindful as a sister, because when you come and you in this situation with brothers and you're talking and you're communicating and things, these things that you want to see in your life, you should be one, correcting it in yourself, and then two, also checking and seeing what type of characteristic that spouse have. Where is his imam? How well is he with the people in the community, and how is he giving back to those in need? Not how well could he repeat something, how well could he recite and things like that. Those are good things, but where's his heart really at? So, in that spiritual contact, I would want this man to be, hey, ding, ding, ding. Sis, I'm gonna have to correct you or get rid of you if it's not ding, ding, ding. And as well as me, hey, ding, ding, ding. And brother, I'm gonna have to get rid of you if it's not ding, ding, ding. But I'm gonna leave this open in the comments so y'all put down here what y'all think, and have that ever affected you in your situation, especially when it comes down to spirituality and marriage.